Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra and today we're going to make this simple shirt. This is part 2 to my series with the simple shirt. We're not going to use glue in this one though. So download the pattern in the description box below, cut out your patterns, and let's get started. I've already cut out my fabric and traced out some guidelines. I used the template to get the collar, and then I sketched out the lines from these 2 points and these 2 points for the shoulder seams. We're going to use some tulle instead of the lining template, and then you've already gone ahead and sewn the tulle to the fabric from here, here, and here. Alright, we're going to take our scissors and cut across. We're just cutting the tulle, not the fabric. This is just so that it's nice and neat. And I'm using the lines as points from indications one point to the other. So just like this. Getting the knife tool nice and neat. Awesome. After cutting the tulle, we're going to make little notches in the fabric here for the shoulders. And we're also going to do the collar. This is so that it lies flat once you turn it inside out. Okay, we're going to take the backs and push it through the shoulders all the way to the front. So you're going to push it through the shoulder just like this. I'm going to use my disappearing ink pen to help guide it along. Just like so. Off camera, I'm going to iron it flat with my petite press. As you can see, all the seams lie flat, and we're going to do a top stitch on each one of these so that it stays flat. I'm going to do this off camera, so I'll be right back. Alright, I've used some paper between my machine and my fabric so my machine doesn't eat the fabric. I've used 2 pieces of really thin paper. Use thin paper as opposed to thick paper because it's going to be hard to tear off if it's too thick. I use the cheapest paper I can find. And you want to tear the paper, not the fabric. So tear at the paper and don't pull the fabric off the paper, just pull the paper off the fabric. Focus on just tearing the paper and using the stitching as like the perforated edges, and it comes right out. If it doesn't, use your little finger to hold it and then pull the rest of it out. And then you can go back and remove the little piece of paper that got stuck. See? Top stitching makes it look nice. Next, we're going to do the side stitches. So I'm folding it to indicate that there's a side stitching across the left and right side. Right here and right here. Off camera, I've sewn them and taken the paper off. Now I'm going to lie it flat and divide the side seams so that it lies nice and even on either side. I'm going to iron these off camera. and then fold this up as well for the hem. So we're going to do the hem. There we go. I've ironed it both on the back side and the front side so that it's nice and flat. So I've done it on the other side as well. So I ironed this side and that side. Now we're going to stitch the bottom, and then we're going to fold this in half and do the back stitch using the indicator lines as a guide. Awesome, off camera I've stitched it. Some minor mistakes, but it's alright. I'm going to trim the back just for a nicer look. It's not really needed, but I like how this looks. Turning it inside out. And you're done. Well, mostly done. But look how nice it looks. You got the nice seams on the top and the bottom. Those top stitches look really great. I am super proud of this little shirt. So we're going to use some doll velcro. I had to specialty order this. And I'm also going to use some super glue. You can either hand sew it on or just super glue it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the top one. I'm going to sew it on using my sewing machine and then super glue the bottom portion because I only want to fold the top one so that I have this nice fold line, but the bottom one I'm going to keep as it is. No, I'm not going to fold it. That's why I'm using the super glue to help really secure those raw edges of the fabric. So you're going to use your velcro on the back and use it to guide where you cut. Just like so. And it's all done. I've also gone ahead and added this little decal of pusheen. And in the back you can see that I've super glued this part and then sewn this part using my sewing machine. This way you have that nice fold seam. And the other one doesn't have a fold seam. It just has the super glue holding it together, which was perfect. I see a lot of dog clothes like that, so that was my idea, is to follow that sort of idea, those guidelines from like Barbie clothes. And as you can see, it's nice and flat on the back, and it gives it a nice silhouette. It's better than the little snaps that I used on my other tutorial with using the glue method for the shoulders. The snaps kind of stick out, but it was easier for those who don't have access to specialty equipment. In a later video, I'm going to make these little pants, so stay tuned and look up, or you can look up the video in my channel. This is only the second video I've ever done so far, but hopefully the next one comes out really quickly. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.